This is a new song idea I had September 4th, around 6 o'clock. Borrowed time. It's another waltz song. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Borrowed time. Dream of marked ancestors. Dream of the desert fish. Dream of the hourglass. Borrowed time. Dream of marked ancestors. Dream of the desert fish. Dream of the hourglass. Borrowed time. Dream of marked ancestors. Dream of the desert fish. Dream of the hourglass. I don't know, that's all I got for now. It reminds me of the Mars Volta. The Mars Volta, the Widow. That's what it kind of reminds me of. That's all I got for now. I might try to do the same thing and come up with a second part and a third part. This would be another new song for the new ideas I'm putting together. I guess this would just be called Borrow Time, or The Desert Fish. That's kind of cool. I don't know, think about it later. It is September 5th, 2025. It's almost 4 in the morning. And I had an idea earlier this afternoon for a song called The Desert Fish. It's very much a Jim Morrison song, lyrically, I think. It's very much a Swans song in terms of the music. No wave type of stuff. I was listening to Godspeed, you Black Emperor all day today. During the Phillies game for like 4 hours, I just listened to nonstop Godspeed, You Black Emperor over and over for like 4 hours. So that's probably in my head, even though those are mostly um, Godspeed is usually just instrumentals with maybe some weird spoken word stuff. So this is the second part of that song, The Desert Fish. I did the same thing again, and what you just listened to was the riff. Something like that. That was from September of 2023 again. I'm kind of going through those files, and this is how the vocals will go for the second part of the song. You just listen to how the music goes, and then as I was listening to it, I made some quick lyrics. Desert freeze the greet, desert thirst the beat, we're desert animals, all desert animals, breaking through but anxious, breaking through the cancer, breaking through the wisdom, breaking through as time erupts. I forget how the riff goes completely, but it's something like that. It might be a weird time signature too. So that's basically how it goes. Then it would just end with like a very Jim Morrison type of repetition with the desert fish, with the desert fish, just a desert fish, just a desert fish. It would pretty much just be that same riff over and over again. The second part of this song maybe goes for a couple minutes, and I'll discuss the third part now. First, I'll play the third music file, and then I'll tell you how I hear the vocal melodies going after I play that. Okay, it's still September 5th, 2025, around 4 a.m. The third part of the Desert Fish is kind of inspired by the Ode to Joy, and maybe I'm ripping that off a little from the Bright Eyes on Wide Awake, that album. He like uses that in the last song. But mine's a little bit different. But this is also from September 2 years ago. And you just heard how the music goes. I'm just trying to put a vocal melody attached to it. So as the music's going, whatever it was, it's a very happy ending to this song. Living each wave, drifting each wave, battling each wave, saving each wave. Dream the desert fish, dream the desert fish, dream the desert fish, dream the desert fish. You can repeat that as necessary, as many times as you want. It's a very loose ending to this song, and I like how this song came out so far. Again, this is a weird process. I came up with the original first part of this earlier today when I was watching the Phillies game, and then the second and third parts were from jam sessions from September of 2023 that I saved and never used for anything. But I don't think there's anything else usable from those couple files. So it's cool that I wrote this song the same way as last night. Cross the Eyes, I think it was. I'm already forgetting what it's called. Yeah, Cross the Eyes. And this one I made exactly the same. So I'll keep going like this and see how many songs I can make if I get more ideas in my head like that. It's an interesting way to do this, but at least I'm still trying to be productive, even though I'm not doing what I want to do right now because I can't in my current situation. I can't just jam on my guitar and write a song right now. But that's what I would be doing. I said earlier, like, I would have been playing guitar, watching the Phillies game for 4 hours. Excuse me. I would have been playing the guitar during the Eagles game for another 3, 4 hours. And yeah, I'm trying to get more committed to it, but I can't do it right now the way I'm living. But that's the plan. I know I can put these songs together in a weird way and use files I already have or make new jam sessions that I haven't done in a long time. I got like 20 or so files from January 2024 that I'll probably go through next. And hopefully there's some good stuff. I didn't really go through it yet. And there might be one more interesting audio file from September 2023 that I'll go through. But again, this is just to show you the process I'm using to develop songs. Like, these are cool 3-part songs that I'm doing right now that have different time signatures and different tempo changes. And I probably wouldn't have come up with this song if I didn't do it like this. I would have been just a more generic verse, chorus, verse, bridge, verse, chorus, or whatever. So I'm trying to expand how I do this stuff now. And even if this is how I did things in the past, I'm kind of beginning this journey, at least the last 2 days. I come up with a melody and then I just build it from there with old files. So I'm gonna keep this up and see where it goes, if it goes any farther than this, and I'll share this to Substack and put all these files together and see what the finished product, well, this finished blueprint of how I would make this song. And in terms of influences, I hear Mars Volta, no wave stuff, Jim Morrison even, maybe because of the lyrics remind me of Jim Morrison, and Swans, no wave type of noise rock, I guess. But I don't know. You don't really know until you actually can record something with real instruments and stuff. So that's it for now. I'll put all these together, and probably this song would just be called "The Desert Fish" at this point, because that's like a Jim Morrison tribute, I guess. Wasn't he like the Lizard King or some shit like that? So this is the Desert Fish song. I don't know what it really means. I keep looking at homes in New Mexico. My goal right now, like, I keep looking at hybrid vehicles so I can drive across the country. And I'm looking at homes in New Mexico, plots of land to buy, so I can build my home studio in one of those storage container homes. So I've been thinking about the desert in New Mexico for a while. Maybe I'm just stupid for wanting to move to the desert, but for some reason I'm just drawn to that warmer climate. Even though parts of New Mexico are very much like New Jersey, seasonal weather like that. But that's probably why this image of a desert fish is in my head, because I'm like a desert fish. I'm always thinking I'm going to get like suckered into something. But my plan right now is to make money from my Kickstarter and other sources, drive across the country, probably to Albuquerque, find a place to live for a couple months, apartment, or just live in my car somewhere, and look for plots of land while I'm out there. Probably New Mexico. Like, yeah, I would love to live in California, but it's too expensive. And these are just my thoughts right now about it, but this could change in the future because I really don't have a solid plan of where to set up my headquarters like that. But it's either New Mexico, Arizona, California. I've always wanted to go to Southern California since I was a teenager, but it's expensive and it's dense population. There's not a lot of land because I need to kind of be somewhat off the grid, away from people, to do what I'm planning to do. So I don't think California would work for me in certain parts, at least. But that's all for now. I'm gonna start to ramble if I keep talking, and but that's probably why I'm thinking of the desert fish. Like that's gonna be me, just in like in poker, where there's a fish at the table everyone kind of takes advantage of. I'm trying to develop that tougher skin, and so I don't get scammed or victimized by fraudulent people and stuff. So it's called the desert fish because I don't want to be the desert fish where rattlesnakes just eat my body and and all that other scary desert stuff from Casino when they beat Joe Pesci and his brother with baseball bats and bury him in the desert. Yeah, I'm trying not to think of bad thoughts like that. And that's probably why these lyrics came out, I guess. I wrote these pretty quickly. It's just a stream of consciousness. And I'll probably end up changing them later, but this is what I got for now, so I'm just going to run with it. But that's all for now. Hopefully the song connects with you a little bit, whoever's listening this far. And hopefully it becomes something one day, which is the main reason I'm doing this, just to show the process of my songwriting.